2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 6. For this reason I remind you to fan into flame the gift of God which is in you through the laying on of my hands. Paul begins the verse with the words, for this reason. In the previous verse we saw Paul affirming Timothy's faith, and he mentioned about the strong tradition of faith in Timothy's family. And for that reason Timothy is to stay strong. Paul echoes the same point in chapter 3 verse 14 when he said, continue in what you have learned and firmly believed, knowing from whom you have learned it. This text certainly applies to all of us who have a Christian upbringing, and we are to stay strong and committed for Lord's purposes, knowing the people who have got us this far in our faith. And then Paul says in the verse, I remind you. Apparently what he is telling Timothy is not something new. So we are not always to be told of new things, but be reminded of what is true and we already know. And the language Paul uses here, fan into flame the gift of God, might be understood to mean that Timothy is a backslider and that the flame may have gone out. However, that does not seem likely considering the affirmation Paul has for him. We saw in the previous verses that he calls him his beloved child and one who could bring him joy when he needed it the most. And if Paul really saw him as a backslider, he would have raised a bigger alarm. So fan into flame is a gentle exhortation to keep the flame burning brightly, a reminder needed for every Christian. For it is so easy to find ourselves in a pattern of monotonous Christian life. We will look at the remaining part of the verse tomorrow. Have a blessed day.